And start. Okay. Hello. Welcome back. I'm recording a lot later than I should be right now. It's like 8. Um, so that sucks. But yeah. Oh yeah. So basically, right? What's it called? Yeah. So I decided recently that ClipStudio version 4 was getting a little bit kind of like unnecessarily expensive, right? Where like, so it costs like $70 a year, right? To have the license to use it, which I don't like. I don't like paying subscriptions for anything if I can help it, right? And if I wanted to get a perpetual license, which is a thing, it would have been $258. So, and basically, I just need the like comic features on it, because that's what I try to do most often. And one of the big issues that I kind of had for a while is like, so if I want all the comic optimization features and optimizations, I would need the EX version, which is again $250. And there was a cheaper version called the Pro version of ClipStudio, which is like 50 something, right? Like, I mean, pretty expensive, but like, if I'm gonna use it, fine, $50, not the end of the world, right? Actually, what is it like? I think it was like actually like close to like $40 or $30. Oh no, what is it? Not the point, because I didn't get it, right? And the issue with it was again that it didn't have the features I needed, right? Then I looked into older versions of the software, and it is hilarious how much the price drops just like a few versions back. So this is version 1 of 4 of ClipStudio that you're seeing right now. You can see like a little bit of a different interface, if you will, right? It's very like very retro, if you will, right? And yeah, I mean, it works just fine from what I know. And so basically, I have about a month to like see if it has all the features that I need, right? Because I go to disc, and that disc has like a month return policy. So if I don't like it, I'll return it like a month. But maybe if I do like it, then like I'll probably just stick with this, because this was what, like $39, I want to say, for like the physical disc and a perpetual license for version 1, with zero like with zero need to like, I only had to verify my serial number for this license, because like the serial number of the disc, and that's it. Like, so I do like that a lot better. And it's not like I use any of the features anyways that are on 4. Like, there's some advanced animation things, cool, like, meshes that you can make like live 2D drawings with. And like, that's great, but I'm too technically incompetent to use any of it anyways, so it's kind of pointless. And especially if it starts costing me a whole bunch of money for no reason, like, why would I need that, right? Oh boy. Oh, new raster laters, that. Yeah. One of the features that is gone on here that I used to use is the time-lapse feature, though. And so, like, that's a trivially easy thing to fix. Basically, what I do is I just, like, screen record myself doing something, and then just, like, put it in a video editor and speed the clip up. Like, it doesn't actually matter, right? The only difference would be then, in that case, is, like, I like to, zoom in and out, and you're gonna see that on a time lapse, and it's gonna like, I don't know if it's gonna be annoying. I don't know how it's gonna look, right? But again, I have a month to figure this out, so I just have like some like random thing that I just kind of like threw together. That I'm thinking of just like drawing right now. Just again, I'm just testing it, just seeing it. Obviously, tests should usually have a little bit more plans of like what exact features I want, but like frankly speaking, that is like 99% of the features that I use, right? I already checked like the comic feature does work, and it seems like the organization is pretty much the same. The only difference is ClipStudio is actually a Japanese application, and so its comic tools used to be optimized for Japanese manga, and so the only difference right now is that it used to be that I have like, all of my pages or whatnot, right? And they used to be numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Now it's numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because manga is read backwards, right? That's literally the only difference, right? So far, right? And I did have actually also trouble like importing brushes and all that, like getting stuff from the what's it called, from the like the ClipStudio. There's like a store thing that they have where like 99% of the stuff is free anyways, but there is a store with its own like virtual currency. And so yeah, and that was like the only thing that actually like was a little bit of a difficulty, but basically what happened to this, like it didn't work all last night. That's why I didn't record this last night. It only started working today for some reason because I had to download like some 2.5 megabyte batch or something, and then like it just, and all of my downloads just appeared out of nowhere. Like, oh, okay, that's interesting, right? Yeah. Anyway, without, I should actually start this. Ba-ba. I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, the eye is actually like a lot more, like, I don't want to say realistic. Actually, yeah, it is pretty realistic. This UI it's so new. There's so much like actual like design on all these. Like it's not like just like clip art where they just had like a do pen, right? It's like an actual like it's a lot more like quote unquote realistically drawn. Yeah, I don't want it to be like this though. Right. And working with something like that. Oh boy, that's messy. Okay, yeah, I need to move this eraser here. Yeah, so basically, I'm just gonna like draw stuff, and then like as I'm drawing, I'm just trying to like kind of see what features I need, what things I like am missing, right? So like can I move these groups? I don't like that I wanted this to be up here. Yeah, so you're basically just gonna see a video of me just kind of optimizing this for my, and I want this to disappear, so I'm just gonna move all this down here as well. I want this selection, like, it's just like, I'm just more used to a setup like this, where like all this stuff, where all my like painting stuff is up top, and then this stuff is down here, and like the selection stuff is like below that. So I'm just gonna quickly do that. This is fine. Actually, I want this paint bucket tool to be a little bit higher. I want that to be here. I think that's gonna be a little bit more comfortable. Yeah. So yeah, and yeah. It would be something like that. Now we just have some kind of like. Not exactly. Okay, so let's see how the transforming tools work. What? Huh? What was that? Wait, what? Oh, it's like this. Oh, oh that's so weird. Oh, oh, that's such a weird feature. Oh. Okay, that looks a little bit different. All right. Okay, how does the oh, scale rotate. There we are. That's an alarm. Yeah, and is this... I guess it holds up. I'd rather have it be more like something like that. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna finish this drawing in this video because I'm gonna try to keep this recording a little bit shorter, right? I'm just again testing stuff out, seeing what I need, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, how it works, right? And yeah, because I was barely familiar with ClipStudio 4, and now I just changed the software, right? I mean, not too drastically, to be fair, but like, still, it is a change, and like, it's gonna suck to get used to it. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. It's actually not looking terrible. Nice. Love to see it. Yeah. I feel like I didn't do this enough. I think this needs to be a little bit. Needs to go a little bit further. Whoops. Right, yeah. I'm also really happy that my pen tablet works just fine with all this. Like, I was like kind of expecting this to not particularly work out as well as I'd hoped. Like, I was completely expecting my tablet to completely brick the second it wasn't like in contact with modern software, right? Well, I mean, modern software. This is like 20, maybe like what? What is this? When was version 1 made? Actually, let me check. gonna use some advanced thinking techniques. When was ClipStudio version 1 released? Oh, 2012. So, I mean, that's like what? That's like 14 years ago. Oof. Okay, well, my point still stands. Yeah, I was not expecting this to work with. I mean, it's not like completely ancient software, but like I'm kind of like relieved that this even works on Windows 11 that I have. Because I was kind of like thinking like, oh, what if it's like, what Windows did they even have in 2012? Back in the caveman day. 2012 Windows version. It was what? What's Windows Server 2012? What? That's not what I asked. Oh, Windows 8. Ooh. Ugh. Oh, that's so old. Oh, no, I started using Windows like regularly, like as a computer user, at like Windows 10, and I considered Windows 10 to be like a little bit dated now because it's like it's been around for like a very long time as far as I'm concerned. Oh, I don't like this angle because it's like kind of like goes there and then it goes up, and then I think I need to like actually extend the skull a little bit like that. I think that might be a little bit better. No, this doesn't work. It's not. I didn't extend it back enough. That's my problem. It's too short. I think skulls need to be a little bit taller than that. Okay, now this looks like Megamind. Not exactly what I was going for. Just gonna split the difference. Is it because of this here? I think maybe if I round it out a little bit more. Or not round it out, like smooth it out. I think that looks better, yeah. Let me just undo that really quickly. Okay, now this looks too smooth. Ugh. Why is this so much of a balancing act? Ugh. Can't do this. That's fine, I hope. It's fine, it's not the worst. It functions. So yeah, I'm gonna just do that. I don't want to do anything fancy with it. Ba-ba. This should be a little bit thinner. Ba-ba-ba. 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 Yeah, something like that. Right. How long have I been recording for? It can't be more than like what, 10 minutes, right? I just need to be able to like time. I want to like maybe shoot for like 30 minutes. 19 minutes. Okay, all right. It's a lot shorter than I thought it was gonna be. I don't like this arm proportion. I think it's wrong, and it does not seem to be correct, at least from what I know. Ba-ba. Yeah, something like that. Just add a new layer. Yeah, I would just do clothing. What kind of clothing should I give this person? I should give this person. My imagination is failing me. What do I do? I can give this person a. Just gonna look around. Yeah, I can just start with the shirt and go from there. But yeah, so yeah. Anyways, last video was kind of like an interesting kind of like experiment, if you will, that I had, where I don't know how to do real life videos that well. I tried also editing it a whole bunch more. I I'm a little bit more familiar with the was it DaVinci Resolve software or something, which yeah, I mean it's pretty good, right? It does all the things I need it to at least, and you know I don't have any complaints. Right, especially for free software, like it does its job. Only issue is like I have to like import all of the media on there. Well, either I'm bad at using it, which is the more likely explanation, or I have to like import all the media on it, and it sucks. So like all the music that you hear, I had to literally go onto like YouTube or another site, I don't know, search up royalty-free music, and then like just play that. Or actually what I did for that video was actually I went to the YouTube Creator Studio, right? And there's an option to actually edit in the YouTube app. And if you use that option, you have an audio library that's like also royalty free, that you can have access to. And you can just like use that music in your videos. And that's how actually what I do on the shorts that I post is I just like take random music from that library. And I mean, it's a pretty extensive library, surprisingly, right? It's really good. I liked it at least, right? It, again, met all of my requirements, all my needs. So it was more than enough for me. And yeah, so I went there and I just basically just turned on OBS Studio, the stuff I'm recording on right now, just turned on desktop audio instead of microphone. And then just kind of like let that, I don't know if I like, is that correct? Because it should be more up like that. It's so annoying. But yeah, anyways, so yeah. Something like this. I don't know if I like this person that well, because I don't think I did this right. And it's, what else? Doesn't matter. Something like that, and then just kind of like do, right, and then bum, and then bum, like that, and that's a shirt. Actually, no. Do Sebastian lower. Yeah, and so, yeah, I do very like caveman-y tactics for all of the, for all the stuff that you see in there, right? Yeah. I also had this problem where like for some reason I don't know exactly why, but what I did, right, is I just had a very one like hyper long recording, and then I just like that, and I just kind of like split it up into a whole bunch of sections, and then just kind of like time lapse the sections that needed to be time lapsed, right? And one of the weird things that happened for some reason is that like even though I cut the recordings very precisely, it for some reason would like it like shuffled the recordings almost where like so you would see like it would just be like a normal video, right? I'll just be like explaining what I'm doing, and then like it just cuts to like a finished like my like last bit of the video where I just like do the time lapse, and then like it's where I basically like, finish the drawing, right? And it cuts right back to like the part of the video where I'm just like explaining a little bit more, and then it goes right back to like a very advanced stage, but not like the last stage, but like the second to last, and it like got really jumbled and really confusing because of that. And also the ending, just like the audio disappeared. I don't know where it went. I don't know how to fix it, right? And like I had like a whole like thing where I was like, oh, and thanks for watching, whatnot, right? And then it was just gone. I couldn't do anything, right? So I just continued the music. I think that was playing before it. In fact, I think the music was at fault there because like again, I don't know what I did. Editing software might as well be witchcraft to me. Like I can't. That's not something that I understand at all. Like it's just like entirely incomprehensible. So yeah, hopefully like as I do it more, it's gonna be more like understandable and clear. I'll have like more experience with the software, all of that, right? So maybe I won't be having these kinds of issues in the future, but oh boy, do I not have faith in myself for this. Like I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's just like a little bit, not great. What am I doing? Dublin. There we go. I'm gonna just do bum bum ba 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 ba. Like that, and then I just do 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 perfect, right? And now no, it doesn't work. Nope. No. Too flat. Let me kind of consider that the eye kind of looks probably something like this, right? And I want to create a pupil. And there. but it's too small, of course. Nope. Maybe I can just like kind of do this. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, no, just kind of like do this. Nope. Yeah, something like that. Bum, 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 bum. Man. Anyways, is there anything for me to talk about? Oh, I don't like that. I don't want to. The thing is, I don't want to avoid long silences because, like, I specifically took my headphones off for this. So that means that, like, basically I can't listen to music. And, like, again, usually I work in silence, right? But if I'm gonna not have my headphones on, not listen to music, I gotta fill the sound with something. Like, it just, like, that's just the rules. I can't not. Silence is just not something I can just do, you know. And yeah, Now, whoops. Let me redo. Nice. This has to be something like that, and then kind of, sort of arched over like this. That doesn't look like it's supposed to. I can just kind of leave it like that, no? This doesn't work. Nope. If I get rid of this layer, does it look? I mean, not terrible. I mean, it looks a little bit like. I think in theory I should be extending it that way, but at this point I don't care enough to do that. Ugh. Oh boy, I messed that up. But nah, what else? Doesn't matter anymore. And how long has the recording been going on? Because if it's been more than 30 minutes, then I should probably stop because it's kind of late. It's like 8:52. And I have, like, you know, I need to get ready for bed. I have things to do tomorrow. I have colleges. Oh, speaking of colleges, I actually have to get a bunch of essays done for my college in the Netherlands that I'm applying to. It's like a bunch of short answer stuff, which, like, I mean I gotta do, right? and it's kind of an interesting system. Like, so a lot of European universities, they actually like their admission systems. Like their admissions are so late in the year. Like more than half of the universities that I'm applying to have their like admissions ending in like March or May. Some even only start at about that time, right? Um, and like it's genuinely like kind of confusing. Like I mean, it doesn't matter to me as much because I have an American citizenship, so I can just kind of like I don't need to wait for a visa in the same way. So like I'm it's not the end of the world if like an application takes too long. But last time I did that, I got deported. Or not deported, I had to voluntarily leave, which is technically speaking a different thing, but still, it's a lot funnier to say I got deported. Um, and I would have gotten deported if I had stayed, actually. So, yeah, I mean, as a start, this is good. So far, this app is looking about as good as the other one. The only thing that I was kind of concerned about is there was a point where I kind of felt like the resolution was a little bit too small for this. Now it's fine. Oh, it should extend out more. This should extend out more. Not the point. Anyways, like it's not the worst, right? It works just fine, honestly. Like there's literally no difference that I feel at least right now, right? I mean, some of the icons are different, and like, oh no, what a tragedy. But other than that, it's just fine. Like it works, right? I don't really see any potential issues, so I might stick with this, right? In which case, you're gonna see these visuals more often. If not, then I'm just gonna switch back to ClipStudio Paint 4. I still have the again, it's a year-long license, so it's not expired just yet. I still have at least a couple months on it. I don't know exactly when it's supposed to expire, but we should definitely figure that out. But yeah, yeah, something like that. Thanks for watching. This is just I'm probably gonna hopefully go back to oh, actually, good big news. I am very close to finishing the first chapter of the comic that I was working on. The one that like more than half my videos are about. I'm just doing like text stuff and like final touches, and oh my goodness, is it painful to see my art from like not even that long ago, like just like 6 months ago. I just look at it like, oh no, oh, like because I have been drawing so much since then. Like I draw way more than I usually did before, mostly because of these videos, right? And I also, now that I have the pressure of like having an audience, now I actually study more, and so I actually like notice the mistakes so much more. It's painful to have to go over that again. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna post it as like just one chapter. I might work on a couple more and then post like those as well. Maybe, right? It depends. But I'm hopefully gonna post it somewhere. I'll probably make a post about it or something. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will hopefully see you next time when I can think of something to actually draw and not just to like goof around with. So yeah. Bye. 39 minutes. Wow, okay. Bye.